How you doing, everyone? It's Juan Romero here from SwitchWatch, back with another review. Today we've got Killallzombies. If you watched my last review, then I will be announcing the winners of the game Bad Dreams Coma at the end of this video, so keep a lookout for that. Now let's get this out of the way. I love anything to do with zombies, and if you're a fan of George Romero and have seen his movies, you'll know what I'm talking about. Then there is The Walking Dead and all the other series and films involving zombies. In gaming terms, we of course have Resident Evil, which is one of my all-time favourite games and franchises, and I also loved Dead Rising. Killing hordes of zombies then, for me, never gets old, but does Killallzombies do enough for you to part with your hard-earned readies? Let's find out. In terms of gameplay, this is one of the most simple games you'll ever come across. So simple, in fact, you can fire up a game and be done in less than 5 or 10 minutes, post your score on the leaderboard and be proud of that score that you've achieved. Everyone needs this type of game in their library, which just involves mindless action fun. Take control of your character here by using the twin stick controls, left for movement and right for shooting. You start with a pea shooter, and as you begin to mow down hordes of zombies in survival mode, which is slow to begin with, you just have to last as long as possible until the waves become too much for you to handle. There are differing zombie types, from your walking zombies, bullet sponge larger type zombies and faster enemies like dogs as you get further in. Bosses are also a massive pain here. One hit and you're dead, so it's one of those where you just have to keep running around and try and avoid them for as long as possible to achieve the highest scores. Power-ups will also drop as you level up. You can also choose perks. There's better guns available like shotguns, Uzis and limited time weapons. Also, you'll have ambulances fall from the sky, which you can tactically use to blow up and take out as many zombies in the vicinity as possible, all while racking up your score. Level up and you do have the chance of 4 random perks ranging from speed boosts, quicker reload times, to the insane turning into a monster yourself, which kills all zombies in its path for a limited time. Frustratingly though, you can choose perk that will end up killing you in one hit or giving you 100 times experience bonus, so it's a 50-50 risk. Further in though, it's just not worth it. One of the things that does give the game a little bit more depth is the way the hexagonal environment randomly changes from creating walls to having a large crack through the floor which you can't pass. Turrets also fall from the sky, zombie grinders too, so each run is always a little bit different from the last. Before you know it though, it's all over and you will want to play again to see how much longer you can last to beat your last time and score. It's pretty addictive because you want to rank online on the leaderboard, but I'll be honest, if it wasn't for that, it does become repetitive rather too quickly for this price point. The more you play, the more you'll unlock, enabling you to start with a better weapon on the next run. Other modes do include co-op, which is a blast with a friend, and there's another mode where you just need to protect your base, which I honestly didn't enjoy that much. Controls are not perfect either. The accuracy seems a tad off. That's quite important in a game like this. Using the analog stick should be a lot tighter than it is, so you end up having to continuously compensate. Now the audio here, music tracks are banging rock tunes, and I enjoyed it for sure, but you're either into this type of music or you're not. All the tracks included have decent guitar riffs to bang your head to and enjoy, and all the sound effects are not the best you'll ever encounter, that's for sure, but they'll certainly do for this game. In terms of visuals, the performance was good in handheld and in docked, with no slowdown that I came across, but visually the game does look very rough indeed. The arena doesn't change that much other than the hexagons going up and down. It's not that varied. So in terms of value, the game has an ambitious price point in my view. Even with 30% off, it's still rather expensive at £12.59. Kudos for having the online leaderboards, which makes a rather limited game rather more addictive, and it does have that one more go feel. If you have friends to play with, you can play in co-op of course, and then there is, you know, competing on those leaderboards. In terms of my verdict then, you know what you're getting with this. It's very one-dimensional, and once you get bored of the mechanic, you'll be bored of this game, but it is fun while it lasts. If it was a little bit cheaper, I'd say buy it if you just want a little bit of fun blasting some zombies, but as it stands, I would say probably best to wait for another sale. A 6 out of 10 from me then, guys. Hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please hit that like button, and of course if you're a new watcher here, then why not consider subscribing for more reviews like this one. Right now I've got all the winners from our last competition coming up on the screen. If you want that game that you've won, make sure you contact me on contactus@switchwatch.co.uk. Send us an email, or alternatively you can send me a Twitter message, and that's on @SwitchWatchTV on Twitter. Look out for the names now. Take care guys, and I'll see you again on the next one.